they've all come out here today to support her because Elizabeth Osgood is an exemplary and inspirational firefighter. She worked hard, she trained hard, she studied hard, she got to where she is through hard work and dedication, fulfilling her dream of being a New York City firefighter and wearing that uniform so proudly. Last Friday, she was scheduled to be promoted to lieutenant. She took the civil service exam, just like everybody else. She passed the civil service exam. Her number came up, just like it's supposed to come up, and she was denied promotion. She was denied promotion because she dared, on her own time, and not speaking for the fire department, to comment on one of the most important issues involving this department and involving this city. This was her right to make the comment. It was her right to talk about the subject. Instead, what happened was the fire commissioner commenced what can only be called a Nixonian-style investigation of a critic of the department, improperly subpoenaing her phone records, and ultimately deciding that she was going to be punished by being denied the promotion that she worked for and that she earned. To deny the promotion based upon her expression of a viewpoint is unconstitutional. It's a violation of her First Amendment rights.
I just want to thank all my brothers for coming out here today and supporting me in a venture that I believe I deserve. I know I deserve. That I worked for, that I rightfully got, and that I've been passed up for. I love this job. I work every day for this job. For my family at home, for my family here, the fire department, for the city. I just wish that this could be resolved.
The fire commissioner can simply apologize and promote Elizabeth Osgood as it should have happened a week ago. He clearly has violated her rights. We don't know how many subpoenas they have issued to check phone records to see who you're talking to. How do you know that they didn't subpoena your phone records to see whether or not you're talking to New York City firefighters when you have a source? I am surprised that the department actually believes, and they've told me what they're doing is okay. It's okay. There's an investigation. They throw that word investigation out, which means they can investigate anything they want, and they think that allows them the right to subpoena phone records to see who's talking to you. There is no reason that Elizabeth Osgood was bypassed for promotion. The story the fire department told initially has changed time and time again. They tell us a different story because they couldn't highlight any rule or regulation that they think she may have violated. So then they go on a fishing expedition to try to defend their policies, which, by the way, now that we know about, are outrageous. Outrageous. Their conduct is outrageous. They're on the defensive, and now they want to do what they've done traditionally, which is to try to intimidate people by saying we're not going to promote you, or we're gonna give you charges somehow, and that'll get you to just back off and let it go away. Elizabeth had the courage to stand up and say, I'm not going to let it go. UFA will represent her with Ron until this is resolved, and it's going to be resolved favorably. I feel very confident of that.
Yeah, the fire department could have made history last Friday. It would be the promotion of two women simultaneously. That happened before. And instead, out of a petty vindictiveness over criticism, they passed over a highly qualified, highly motivated, exemplary female firefighter.
Their story was that she violated some policy as it relates to getting permission to speak to the press. Then they said, when I said to them, give me the rule that she violated, they couldn't. Then they said, well, she's not promoted because it's under investigation. So they changed their story because they don't have a right to do what they did. All they're doing is try to intimidate people. That's what they've done in the past. That's how Commissioner Cassano operates. It's unacceptable. We're not going to let it happen.